Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you are new to my channel, thank you for joining me. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries Tarot Love Tarot Reading. Love reading, love messages. Let's take a deep dive and see their feelings. What are their feelings for you? Thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know. Don't see coming, any moves. I don't know either. Let's see who and what is coming through today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Aries today. Please show us the cards, Aho. It's the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's the King of Cups in the upright. The Moon in reverse. And the Ten of Wands in reverse. Wow. Right on the other end of the Ten of Swords. This is the Sagittarius and Jupiter energy. We've got major arcana energy here today at this point, right into where the overall energy is going to go. It's the Moon in reverse. It's Pisces energy. And I want to tell you something. It's right here with the King of Cups. So was already coming in for me that it is somebody, you're either not talking to, there are communication issues, something's going on. What I will tell you is it's extremely clear. Ten of Swords in reverse, Sun in Gemini with the Ace of Wands. It's your energies, your energy, Aries. Also connecting us with Sagittarius and Leo. And it's directly connected here to our King of Cups, which is more Pisces energy. Yeah. This is somebody who owes you for sure an apology. They know this. That's the Neptune coming. That's the Neptune showing here in, the Moon card. Wow. Yeah. What is this about? Because somebody's about to give it up, this apology. Look at our Ace of Wands today. Like, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to tell you why this isn't surprising. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies. There is a turning point. And I'm going to also tell you that there's a connection to the throat chakra here, a new cycle. Somebody has something to say you want to hear. And at this point, it's coming above the Moon in reverse. Some truth and clarity that they're getting, that they're also bringing to you. One of the first things that was coming in is a pretty sincere apology. What happened here in our Ten of Swords? Yeah, it's the Sun in Gemini. And Gemini, of course, is the ruling planet is Mercury. And I want to tell you more about that in a moment. But this is a Sun in Gemini card, and it's putting the Sun in reverse. And that's telling me that it's a long time coming, this apology. And it is connecting to our Four of Pentacles, which can be somebody who's, it's almost like a squirrel going around and gathering things. What does this have to do with money, other people, somebody working something out, but they also haven't? Well, if you're not talking, I want to tell you they haven't let you go. But I feel like for some of you, there just might be some complications. But what I wanted to say around the communication that's really strongly coming in is we've been in the Mercury retrograde shadow for a while, but we're officially in the Mercury retrograde. We're officially in Mercury retrograde under Cancer. So that's happening. I've been feeling it. How about you? And just a reminder, if you're here in real time, if you're not, it's okay. You could be here days, weeks, months, years later. You're here when you're meant to be here. And always take what resonates and let the rest go. This is YouTube. It's just how it is. But I'm channeling for you under this emotional energy. And although there are a lot of technical things that are going on and will be going on. I mean, we're going to be in this until around July 23rd, I think. And the shadow is going to be going on a little bit into early August. whilst that's still going to be happening, what's really going on here is just the emotional communication. A lot of stuff coming up, a lot of unresolved things. And this is just not surprising to me. Somebody is seeing things in a different way. It's a very strong Hangman energy. When we have here in our Wheel of Fortune today, tiger, wildcat. Yeah, the new cycle for sure. And again, the connection to what they're saying here, the apology, truth, is super, super strong. Our Wheel of Fortune, again, connecting with our moon in reverse. The Ten of Cups is here in the upright, the Three of Wands. It's more of your energy, Aries. And it's the Sun in Aries energy. So somebody that, well, you've been waiting for this apology. Again, whether you are on a break, you are having difficulties together, or you're not together at all. This is somebody that, to some degree, you have been waiting on. And yeah, sick of waiting as well, literally here in the Ten of Wands in reverse. Sort of looking over this way, and here's the thing, the Ten of Cups is here. Also a new cycle energy, but life together. Had you built it? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It's quite literally on the table. The rainbow is made out of the cups, and there are hippopotamuses there. The Ace of Cups is here as well. Okay, so the feelings for sure. What is coming after the moon, in particular in reverse? It's the Sun, our luminary, revealing what's been hidden in the moon. It's about to come out here, Aries. Somebody's feelings, and I want to say also feelings about life together, where you were, where you've been, planning, or the future possibilities. It's pretty literal here with the Ten of Cups, and what does that look like for you, life together? Getting more serious and or exclusive. Boy, this is clear. Moving in, marriage, family energy. Because we're definitely in an energy, I feel the World card energy here pretty strongly as well as the Hangman. And that's an energy of, well, completing the cycle, and also, yeah, like completing the picture between the two of you. So I want to validate, should that be around marriage? It is definitely here in the Ace of Cups, even if it's talking about it, a new beginning. And what does this mean, the Ten of Cups? Obviously, we could be looking at blending families or introducing families, moving in. Whatever the case is, look what just came down. It's the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's definitely somebody you've been waiting for to make a choice. And there have been very clearly commitment issues here. It's not even a question. And what's coming in with, wow, yeah, with the Seven of Cups in reverse is somebody who's really getting out of indecision and getting clarity. Is it too little, too late? Only you can say, because I also want to tell you that's an energy, that Neptune energy from the moon here in reverse. It's coming through also in this energy for me. And it's like coming out of illusion if you are tired of waiting. This feels like it's more than an apology, though, whatever is going on. And that's also really validating here with our Ten of Wands in reverse. So yeah, the Eight of Wands just came in, and boy, is it not surprising. Look what came in right after. Somebody literally getting over their pride, ego, fear to communicate. And I tell you what, this is the other thing about the moon in reverse. We are quite literally in full moon in Capricorn. On top of everything else, as I'm channeling for you, full moon in Capricorn, Jupiter is literally a day away from moving out of Cancer into Leo. Venus is in Leo, so both Jupiter and Venus will be in Leo at the same time. This Mercury retrograde in Cancer, it's out of control. Somebody here is plotting, planning to communicate. It's really, really strong here. So getting over their fear, getting the courage to do that here in our Strength card. By the way, that Leo energy, source, connected to the heart chakra, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So it's kind of like either writing messages over and over, like trying to get it right, going over in their head what they're going to say. If you can see each other at that party, at that family, like the gathering where your worlds are colliding. Because look at this. This is somebody who's been running. The Seven of Swords is here. And that's so wild because I was just watching something. It was actually called The Watchers. And there was a whole thing with a bird cage and a bird. A lot of this too, the birds just connecting with the swords, the sword energy, the air energy, clarity in the relationship, communication, truth, messengers, the birds, somebody running from the truth. Somebody running from talking about things and apologizing for that, quite literally right here with the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is really very validating, yes, that they have regret. Five of Cups in the upright for how they left things. So was this a last conversation? An unfinished conversation? I do feel like there's some kind of money involvement. To what degree is also going to be really specific for you, but it's coming in for someone. But the Five of Cups energy, this is Scorpio, but this is connecting me to the conflict. It's connecting me to the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. Two of the cups, look, are knocked over. And that's bringing in the Two of Cups energy for me, Venus in Cancer. They're not in the upright and they're not in reverse, which is interesting. It's usually the other way around. And three of them are here in the upright, bringing in quite literally the Three of Cups. And that's Mercury and Cancer energy. So there is a very, I feel, sincere, emotional kind of reunion communication-wise. So whether it's across the room, across the street, across town, city, state, country, the world, which kind of feels like that's the case for some of you. There's a distance here. It's communication. It's already been really clear. Is that the only thing you're waiting for is some kind of an apology? No, I feel like there's more than that, but there's definitely an apology that's here. Somebody has regret and they're trying to get the courage to make it. Page of Swords in reverse. Here's another bird, a hummingbird. A messenger, literally, look at the card today. There's paper flying everywhere. There's paper flying everywhere. It's sort of like that studying energy that can often come with the page energy for me, but it's also like around the communication and the truth that somebody's been holding back because it's also in reverse. And the apology, wow. So did you see how that just came out? The Two of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Swords, the Queen of Wands here in reverse. Okay, that's interesting because it wants to go right here with the Eight of Wands in reverse. So it really is, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you can see each other, it's like laying kind of low, like watching or talking to other people, just trying to get the confidence literally to come over and talk to you. But that's also still, for me, around somebody feeling like they're just going to either make the call, send the message. This is somebody who's very, very clearly been struggling with commitment issues. Capricorn and Saturn energy, the reverse, it's literally someone you're waiting to make some kind of choice. What is that about? Are we looking at moving in, relocation? Would somebody need to change a job or their situation? The Four of Swords is where things have been. That is, it's either a stop or a pause, maybe even a break, or a break as in like taking a break. It came in here with the Two of Pentacles, so there's definitely something going on. It could also just be that it's around this conversation that needs to happen. And that's sort of like the time, I'm trying to get this out. This is yours, and I need to get that specific card. And it's just revealing this one as well. So these are yours. That's how it is. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, and look where it is. It's with the Ace of Cups and the Three of Wands. Somebody working literally on what to say, this communication. It's here with the energy around the relationship. A new beginning to some degree. Obviously, for some of you, this is connecting to marriage. It's also connecting to the Three of Wands. And that's literally a coming together energy. And it also could be indicating travel. But what was I bringing through? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It wasn't meant to be because the message is gone. So the Knight of Cups is here. And that's also not surprising because look where it is. It's in reverse. And that is, for me, it's kind of like a broken promise energy. And I have to tell you, if it's been around talking about or plans to move forward in the direction of marriage or whatever it is, or literally, look at the energy here. And there's actually a frog on the Knight. And this particular horse as well, by the way, really connects me to the emotional energy. Of course, it is the Knight of Cups, and that's just very valid. And look at the heart is here on a hook. It's sort of like dangling on a hook. They're holding a cup, and it's a frog, although it's on like what would be a prince kind of energy in the Knight, and it's in reverse. So what is this about? Some broken promises, plans that you made, where you were heading. Sick of waiting, I'll tell you what. That's really incredibly clear. It's also going here with the Ten of Wands in reverse. So whether you see this coming or you don't, somebody is definitely making plans here to communicate. Whether that means breaking a silence, ending no contact in person, SMS, social media, email, whatever. Literal here, look with our Lion and the King of Wands today. Yeah, this is actually an Aries energy. And the Courage, they're holding on to the One. So we have the King of Wands in the upright, connected with our Queen of Wands in reverse. So it's really validating around, it's sort of like this person really has to make this move is what it feels like. And it's one of our, we have two now of our kings, of our four kings under the Emperor. So that's the other thing, feelings, revealing feelings. If you don't know, should this be platonic and or physical? Because I do want to tell you, I feel like the chemistry is really strong here. Whether there's, well, I actually think there is more, and that's part of the point. So if this is for a very specific energy around platonic and or physical, there's definitely truth being revealed around that. And it's looking like, yeah, it's more than friends and or platonic. You know, platonic and or physical, should that be the case. Again, but also connected to, yeah, it's reciprocal, Six of Pentacles. Also connected to that energy around the feelings about marriage. Feelings about the relationship. We could also be looking at a family energy for some of you if that's something that you were waiting on. I can hear my one of my kitties up there. She doesn't like it when I'm down here. Neither of them do. They want to come down here so desperately, but they would just cause a big disaster. So the Six of Pentacles here, the Moon and Taurus energy, and it's interesting because there's actually a rooster here. And they make a lot of noise when they wake up. I kind of feel like it is in that way. So it's either like a phone going off, ringing, or messages, or just kind of boldly coming over to talk. The Empress is here, and what a beautiful Empress this is as well. Taurus energy also bringing in Libra by way of Venus, of course. The planet of love, it's the planet that they share. And the thing is, I tell you what, this is somebody who's ready, Aries. This is somebody coming in very emotionally open, like opening up. And it's somebody who's coming in here who's ready. It's a long-term energy. And I have to validate again, if we are looking at the energy around family energy. If that's something that you were planning and it fell apart and there's some discord because of it, or maybe even a breakup or a break, it's definitely here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this couldn't be any clearer. The truth, justice, and the Hierophant. It really has this energy, yes, of I'm ready, I love you, I want a life with you. So had you built it, were you building it, was it on the table? What has somebody been running from? Because that's the other thing. There's an apology because of that. It's super clear. And this feels like more than an apology, and that's the other thing here with justice coming in here to make it right. And the truth very much being revealed. Also, the Six of Pentacles, I want to tell you, connecting me to the Six Major Arcana, the Lover's card. I love you too. Justice, the yin-yang energy. The two of you, really. And the 11, it's a master number. It's a decision. It's new beginnings. And it's here with the Hierophant. A card of commitments, really super slow moving, validating that something's going on. There could be a connection to marriage here. It might even be for some of you third party energy. I think that's very specific. But the Hierophant is connected to the throat chakra, the communication. Like, in fact, look, they're sitting on a really loud speaker here. There are roses set up. There's candles set up. I tell you what, if I didn't know any better, I would say that for some of you, there is a proposal here. At the very least, somebody who wants to marry you. Wow. So something I also want to validate here in our Hierophant energy is if that's part of what's been going on and what this person has been running from, if you haven't been in alignment about where you're going, or there are third parties that have a lot of expectations, you know, like this is how, like cultural, religious differences, or maybe even around this person, like in a very traditional sense. But I'm also wondering if there's 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door with you and has them kind of panicked to make sure that you know how they feel, because that's clear here. This is connected to the heart chakra, by the way, justice. So we're looking at justice, the Hierophant, as far as the major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, is that it? The Moon in reverse, which I like. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. Yeah, let's check it out. Remember, if you see, hear, or suspect my content in any way, shape, or form, Aries, it means they're stealing it. I would really appreciate it if you could send me an email. It's in my video description and on the About Me page. And thank you to those of you that have, if you see, hear, and or suspect it. Because this is the only place I upload my tarot readings here at the Tarot Closet on my verified channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at some channeled love messages from their higher self. Bottom of the deck. Well, that's really, really very telling. Please forgive me. Yeah, it could also be connected to like why it's taking so long, which for some of you is I feel like is accounting for the money connection, whether it may be having to do with, yeah, third-party energy. Not always about people. It can be jobs or romantic, like not romantic too, you know, people. It's going to be specific for you. I know I will never have a connection like this again, and I don't want to lose you forever. I'm sorry I didn't reply. I've been definitely feeling some, well, actually a lot of unfinished conversations. I lay awake at night worrying about us. Never doubt my love for you, Aries. There's that Venus in Cancer energy. This has been feeling emotionally intense from the beginning, and it's been really, really validated, really pretty much in every way, including astrologically speaking. What went on here? Yeah, it was my fault. It's literally here on justice. And this has also already come through. I write messages I never send. So to what degree are you talking or not talking? I want to contact you, but I'm a big chicken. That is the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Strength card in reverse. Again, whether it's talking, it's across the room, the street, town, city, state, country, the world. I reread our messages. The Hangman energy has been really strong for me here today. It was me, not you. It's like somebody getting perspective. I'm trying to get over my fear. Now, this does connect to communication, but I have to tell you, it's really connecting much stronger to the commitment energy. And again, what that is for you is super, super specific, but somebody is working on it. Your last channeled love message. I'm sorry I hurt you. Yeah, I mean, that's really one of the first messages that came through, Aries. It definitely has that feeling of, yeah, somebody loves you more than you know. Somebody loves and wants a life with you, this life with you. Where have you been? What's going on? Something's changing here. Beautiful Aries, thank you for joining me today at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.